Put it on now. We can smooth that out with a little sandpaper if there's some rough edges sticking up from the screws going in. And now you'll notice if we use these support boards, by the way, normally if we build a bookshelf like this, if you look on my website at some of the other bookshelves we've built in classes, lots of bookshelves, we've made them skinny and tall so they could be nightstands. We've made really tall ones with dado slots in them for hanging baskets. And we've made wide ones for bookshelves. But normally what we do is the middle shelves, one or more, we make a dado cut in this sideboard. Here's the problem. While we're all at home working from home, most of you probably don't have a table saw with dado blades or a router with a big 3/4 inch dado blade like I used during class. So we came up with an alternative method for building the bookshelf nice and solid, and we want to dress it up and make it look good. So what I want you to do is measure a place in your house where you could use either a tall skinny utility shelf or something you can put baskets in or something you can use as a bookshelf. And you can modify the dimensions in my drawings by just adding width to everything, adding height to everything, or bringing it in skinnier, however you want to do it. Use that as a basis for your drawing, okay? So you notice if you've got 2 boards here and even 2 up here for some of you, that doesn't look as attractive having those. So I put this facing on the front of it right here. That's our 1x2, which is actually 1.5 inches wide. 3/4 inch by 1.5 inch wide. And that covers the front of those boards to make it look nicer. So I'm going to do that on this side as well. I already screwed that in on that side so that you could see the difference between them with and without it. I personally like the look of it with it, so I spent an extra $6 on a little 1x2. So I'm going to line this up, make sure it lines up everywhere. And you can move the wood a little bit. Once you put the first screw in, you can adjust where that top corner sits. Notice when I put screws in, I want to have an adjustable, a variable speed drill, and I just give it tiny little bursts with the finger. Never squeeze that thing down all the way or you'll drive that screw all the way through the wood and wreck it. So you want to take tiny little bursts as you squeeze it like this. Especially when you get close to the end of that screw going in, you want to make sure you're taking tiny little squeezes with the finger. Then notice I grab this wood and I push it up into place because it's a little bit bent, and I line it up with the wood on the bookshelf. There we go. And there is our finished product. I built a bookshelf with a 13-inch shelf below.